going back to what you were saying about, yeah, if I'm telling you right now, if we get to that day and age where everything's separate, you buy TV and then you have to buy this and you have to buy this and you have to buy that and you buy a laptop, you have to buy this, you have to buy that. Yeah, kiss my ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like, hey everyone, here's the new MacBook. You can buy it for $9.99. But it doesn't come with keyboard, doesn't come with speakers, doesn't come with a screen, doesn't come with RAM, doesn't come with processor, doesn't come with storage, doesn't come with a trackpad, but it comes with a charger.
Yeah. And it comes in with, it also comes at case. Here's the case.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
Yeah, you get the shell.
Yeah, the shell.
And you got to go get all the parts yourself. And guess what? You can't get them from anywhere but Apple, and they're always sold out.
Yeah.
Because that's just how it's going to work. And you know what?
At that point, I would start my own business and build people computers that come with things.
Right, you would think so. And I just hope, I don't know, it's just interesting to think about, right? Because if Apple gets away with this no charger thing,
they're going to.
What else is that going to affect? The Apple TV already doesn't come with an HDMI cable. Mine didn't come with an HDMI cable. I have 3 of them. They don't come with neither of them came with, none of them came with an HDMI cable.
Yeah.
I think at one point they did. So they've just been slowly pulling stuff away.
But at the same time, you know what? Even though that does make me, you know what? No, I'm not going to even say that because you still have to, you pay $160, $70 for the thing.
Right.
And it's a little box.
Right. And in order for you to be able to run 4K, you need an HDMI 2.0 cable, a high-speed cable. So not just
you buy it at Apple right there. Right.
And so it's this continued cycle of them, little by little getting away with stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And if they were to make a TV.
I mean, they took away headphones.
They took away, yeah. Exactly. They don't include the headphones anymore.
No. Now they're taking away chargers.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
The phone. You just get a box.
With a case.
Yeah. I remember when I first got the first iPhone, you got a dock. Mm-hmm. You got the big charger, the 12 watt charger, 12 volt charger, whatever it was, the one that comes with the iPad. Well, it came with iPads for the longest time. You got a SIM removal tool, which I think you still get. You got a bunch of documentation. You got headphones. You got all this stuff. And slowly but surely, they've just been taking it away. And you know what? I would have been fine. Let Apple do that. But if the rest of the industry is going to follow, now I'm going to start to complain about it.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't want to see that.
But now this opens the door for companies like HTC. This opens the door for companies like LG to not follow suit.
I would hope so.
If they follow suit, I'm not saying their phones. I know a lot of people are like, well, their phones aren't like iPhones and Samsung. You're right. But what happens if they get to the point that, you know what, we have an opportunity to charge more for our phones now because we're going to also include all this stuff, number one. Mm-hmm. And now we have the opportunity to make our phones, we're going to charge more because our phones are going to be higher tier.
Oh, because theirs comes with the charger. Theirs would be in a higher tier, like a higher market.
Well, they'll do better on their phones, not like it is now. Mm. They'll actually make phones that are on the same tier.
Oh, I see. So they would make higher grade phones.
Exactly.
That'd be more expensive, but they'd also have chargers they can compete in that market.
This is their opportunity. This is their opportunity right here.
Yeah.
And if they follow suit, then they're just stupid. I mean, I thought Samsung was going to be smart and not do it, and I was wrong.
Yeah. And you know what? I should have known and doubled down on the fact that Samsung was going to copy, because in their most recent event with the Note 20, they have all this Samsung gear that's that copper color, which isn't really copper, it's more rose gold. So I'm very disappointed in the fact that it doesn't have that rusty copper look that I was so like hung up on episode 3. And they have this now Samsung ecosystem. But the thing that I've noticed, and this does fall back in the entertainment center stuff, right? Because I have Samsung TVs, I have the Note 10. They talk, but they don't talk in a way that Apple devices do. So Samsung like emulates. But
yeah, they copy Apple, but they can't get the same results.
Yeah, it's not the same, and that's the thing that scares me the most. If Apple gets away with it, Samsung will get away with it.
But here's another question for you.
Yeah.
Now that Samsung's going to copy Apple, does that mean iPhone sales are going to be, at this point, Apple will dominate the phone world again? Because what's the point now to go to Samsung, besides liking Android phones? But at that point, you can just go to, if you wanted to, just go to get a cheaper Android phone that has the chargers with it. At this point, It sounds like Samsung's going to shoot themselves in the foot. What do you think?
You know, yeah. Samsung is going way too far over the line and copying everything that Apple does while simultaneously making fun of them for it. Eventually, they are not the same company. Samsung does certain things better, and Apple does certain things better. And if Samsung doesn't continue to play to those strengths, it's not going to work out well for them. And if they continue to emulate these kind of decisions, because I can tell you this much right now, the thing about the Apple phones is the Apple phones are supported longer than pretty much any Android phone you can find.
Yeah.
Samsung just announced that the Note 20 will get 3 years guaranteed of software support. But I'm pretty sure like the iPhone 6S is still being supported by the most recent iOS. And the iPhone 6S came out in like 2015. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, look at our Macs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like it's not the same. So in the case of Apple, okay, fine. Somebody buys a phone. So let's say they have a current iPhone. They're probably going to stick with iPhone, let's say. Let's just presume that people who buy iPhones stay with iPhones. They already have a charger. So any existing iPhones that get sold from here on out without the charger, they already have it. Apple can make the argument and say, well, fine, no e-waste, blah, blah, blah. Make it cheaper, whatever. But they can also say, well, yeah, but this person's phone is going to last way longer. So their need for a new charger is going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's going to come in for them to have to go out and buy a charger well before.
Let me ask you something. Are we thinking about this all wrong?
What do you mean?
iPhone, Samsung, they're going into the Air charging.
Right, the wireless charging, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no port to plug it in.
Right.
So why would they include a charger? It just dawned on me now.
See, that was my thought initially, but apparently they're going to do some smart connector cable charger thing because a lot of cars don't have Qi chargers in them. So how do you eventually, yes, a phone will probably be a completely closed off system, crazy waterproofing, no ports. You know, the speakers will be under the screen, like completely sealed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's probably where the future's going, just like everything's kind of going.
I mean, unless these phones, I know cars don't have them, but look what they're doing with the keys for these iPhones now. They're making it for, right now, the newest BMW.
Mm-hmm.
So the charging could be for the newest.
It'll come, but you can justify a charger well before you could justify you have to buy a new car. Because for those
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying buy a new car. Obviously, no. But I'm just saying... I'm saying that these new cars that are coming out might have those kind of charging.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
They do. More and more frequently they do.
So basically, Apple's saying, well, if you don't have this in your car, you're SOL.
Yeah, pretty much. And you know what? I don't know. We'll have to see. There is a line where I'd love to see change and stuff like that. And if it comes to really cool stuff, be it AV.
I mean, here's the worst case scenario, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people like me who have older vehicles. I have a 2013 Focus. You can buy a cheap on Amazon, one of those. You know, at my house I have that circle charger. What you had, those like yellow, it turns yellow, the color. You had,
yes.
It's USB. A lot of these cars have USB.
Mm-hmm.
Plug in the USB port and there you go. You can just put your phone on there.
Yeah.
I know I was just being like, yeah, you guys can kiss my ass. But the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, why would they include a charger if that's what they're going to do? I mean, the only thing I can think of is all right, then give us an Air charger. But at the same time, okay, you're buying that phone. Now they're including a $70 charger, $80 charger for free. I mean, at the same time, yeah, you're paying a pretty penny. You should.
Yeah, but the nice part about the wireless chargers is they last way longer.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying if we're gonna talk about Apple give us chargers, that's what they would have to do, is give us one of those chargers.
The AirPower charger.
Yeah,
they're never gonna do. I wish they would. They're never gonna do that. So people would buy it, but the thing of it is, it'll last longer. So it might last you through 5 iPhones.
So at the same time, if we think about it more and more, as much as it does suck. It does make sense.
There's a part of it to me that makes sense. and I think we talked about that one in the first episode. But I think the part that irks me is when companies start to copy.
Correct. Absolutely. But
that's the part
Apple's
that
always been that. Apple has always been the trendsetter, right? Samsung's always followed.
Yeah, but they would set trends in terms of innovation. This feels like they're setting trends in the sense of, hey, you're going to be all right. If that AirPower charger,
we are.
If that AirPower charger comes out, which is rumored to still come out, and it comes out at, let's say, $70.
It shouldn't be $70.
Oh, it'll be more than that.
No, what I'm saying is, since you guys are deciding to make us do this with the AirPower, how about $30?
Yeah, but even there,
I mean, well, let me ask you something. Why? Why does it have to be more than why does it have to be $70? Why does it have to be more? What's so good about what is it in an AirPower that makes it where it has to be so expensive? What? Because it has an Apple logo? Give me a break.
No, the thing that I think makes it more expensive, well, the Apple, you always pay the Apple tax on stuff, unfortunately, but like I have those little Apple Watch chargers, a little base. It's like like the leather, and then it has a little thing. Those are like $80 for those things. Now the Apple Watch doesn't use the standard Qi charger. It uses a proprietary one. So one of the things about the AirPower is that you should be able. They wanted it so you can place any Apple device anywhere on the thing, and it'll charge. That includes the Apple Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Now the AirPods can wireless charge with Qi charging, and so can the iPhone.
With these chargers, I don't mean to cut you off. Let me ask you something. With these kind of chargers, couldn't someone use a wireless charger? Any kind of wireless charger?
Not with the Apple Watch.
No. I'm talking about the phones.
Yeah, you can use anyone. But in order to be able to have a single pad that you can drop any of your devices on, because of that one stipulation, and because Apple wants it so you can drop the device anywhere on the pad and get a charge.
Apple just wants to make more money.
Well, of course they do.
Let's not beat around the bush.
No, of course they do. They're a business. Of course they do.
Yeah, I know that. But what I'm saying is it's more of it's not what's good for us, it's what's good for them.
Yeah.
And that's for any